Hey YouTube, welcome to another video from Skinny Medic. So this question came up in one of the comments on a video and said, if I have to use one of my weapons for self-defense, should I provide medical care to the assailant, to the bad guy? This is a great question, but it's also a complicated question to answer. The scenario is you are out with your wife and kids, whatever, you're out by yourself, whatever, you have a concealed weapon permit, and you use one of your weapons. Like the high point here, use a Glock 19, whatever your choice is, you use it for a concealed weapon. You defend your life, it's 100% justified. We're not talking about that particular part in this video, but now you have a guy who is bleeding to death, who is dying. Do you provide medical care to him? This is complicated, like I said in the beginning of the video, because it depends on who you are, what your training is, and things like that. I personally feel everyone's gonna have an opinion on that, so put your comment down below in the comments. Probably gonna get pretty spicy down there, but would love to see your opinion on this in the comments. For me personally, I think I would. Like, this video would probably get used in court. So if it's in the future me, and this video is getting used in court, hi members of the jury, I'm Skinny Medic. I think, yes, that if I, heaven forbid, had to use my weapon to defend my life, to defend my family, my kids, my wife, whoever else, defend them, and I got a guy down the ground bleeding, I think, and let's say he survives, okay? I'm not a great shot. I use my weapon, boom, he goes down on the ground, but now he survives. I swear I think they would try to sue me. Just my luck. And I think they would use my videos in court. I think they would say, hey, this guy is a paramedic. He's done plenty of trauma videos. He knows how to stop major bleeding. He refused to my patient, stuff like that. So I worry about that. Like, I think, yes, these videos that I make would be used against me in the court of law. So I probably would, depending on the situation. If I think I could do it safely, I probably would at least attempt to. Okay, let's make it a hearty effort to try to save this bad guy's life, who was willing to take my life, but now I have to do something. I think if you're a police officer and you use your weapon in the line of duty to defend yourself, to whatever reason, guy pulls a knife, pulls a gun on you, boom. I think you have to. In today's age, with all the thing going on with law enforcement, I think you got to holster your weapon and let someone else hold security for you, or you hold security while someone else does patient care. I think you still have to hold security there, but I think you're gonna have to as a law enforcement officer. I think if you're a paramedic, EMT, first responder, it gets a little into the gray area whether or not they would use your license, your certificate against you in court. There again, it's a kind of a gray area. I'm not a lawyer, don't even play one on YouTube, but I think it gets in a gray area. However, if you are just an average Joe that wants to defend himself, that's had a few pistol classes, and you carry your concealed weapon for protection, and you use that weapon to defend yourself, I don't think there's anything that requires you to provide patient care. You can watch the son of a gun bleed out right there, and no one's gonna touch you. Now, morally, ethically, that's some conversation, you know, that guy was willing to take your life, so you took his life. It gets complicated. And I honestly don't know what I would do until I was put in that situation. I can game it. I can kind of get a plan together what I would like to do in that situation, but it's something to think about. So for you guys, scenario is you use your weapon to defend yourself, to defend your family, whatever. You have some medical training. What do? I think if you can have somebody provide security, because I'm gonna move the gun, move the knife away from him so he can't stab me, shoot me while I'm trying to put a tourniquet on. Yes, get someone to hold security, maybe hand my pistol to my wife. If not, she can draw her own pistol, more than likely. But I probably am, personally. Just make a good attempt to make it look like I was trying to do something. There again, this guy felt like he was gonna take my wife's life, my kid's life. It's game on from there. So, what do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Thank you guys for watching. You never know when you'll be the first responder. Remember, you need the right gear and the right training.